Performing basic melee in a game of Superfighters Deluxe is similar to playing a game of rock, paper, scissors. Block beats punch, punch beats grab, and grab beats block. Except in Superfighters Deluxe, there's an extra piece of paper. Grabbing and diving are both pieces of paper. Paper ties with paper, and so punch also beats dive. But there's more to it than that. You can do combos in this game. An important thing that you need to know when doing a combo in this game is that you have to be able to jump attack quickly. When you do a jump attack in this game, you kneel after you land. But there's a way to avoid that. You can take advantage of your surroundings and use certain areas such as low ceilings and any place there is a change in height elevation. You could use a barrel by jumping onto and falling off of it while attacking, jump through platforms, or you could use a ladder. You could jump attack, grab the ladder and slide down, then attack again once you land. You could also attack, fall down the ladder, jump back up with a quick attack, and then get another standing punch. Here's a simple combo using a barrel. Notice after the second kick, my opponent is standing and has time to react. You can avoid this by kicking them into something, which allows you to grab them before they even have a chance to stand up. Anytime someone falls down within grabbing range, you should always grab them because it's a free grab. Grab punch does 2 times normal punch damage. Now that you know the basics, we can move on to melee weapons and how dangerous they can be. Melee weapons have the advantage of reaching further than your normal stubby little hands. Most weapons are long enough to allow you to hit through objects.
Let's get back to it.
Although length is great, one of the shortest melee weapons is also the strongest. The knife can kill people in 3 throws. Another very strong melee weapon is the shock baton. It has low durability, but it allows you to get a free grab after you stun them. If you time it correctly and hold your opponent the maximum amount of time before punching them, your baton will be recharged, allowing you another free grab. Chainsaw is the strongest melee weapon. It's difficult to deal with, so it's best to just run from it. If someone with a chainsaw catches you, your best option is to grab them, throw them away, and then run for your life. A fun thing about the baseball bat is you can hit baseballs further with it. You can also do the same with grenades. You basically have a manual grenade launcher. If you use C4, it allows you to have even more control over where it will blow up. While we're talking about baseball, you can use a baseball to block bullets. It's pretty cool. Now let's move on to some random, useful melee tips. Tip number 1, use edges to your advantage. If some guy walks near the edge of a pit or a long fall, just kick or throw him in there. Just be very careful, otherwise you'll be the one who gets knocked in. Tip number 2, barrels boost your kicks. You can actually use any object to do this. The way it works is you kick this spot right here where their feet meet the barrel, and it kicks the barrel and your opponent, which sends their body flying. Tip number 3, grab punch combos into crouched throw. You can do about 50 damage with this combo if you use a fire axe. If you put the axe in your throwing hand before you grab them, it allows you to throw the axe faster and it hits them before they can even stand up. This combo works based upon spacing and the hitbox of the item that you're throwing. If your spacing is off, your opponent will block and catch your item once they stand up. Tip number 4, you can melee Molotovs and other throwables. It's difficult to do, but with a perfectly timed attack, you can break a Molotov without it setting you on fire. Most of the time it'll deflect the Molotov completely. Kicking and punching both work for this trick. You can also punch other objects like shurikens. Tip number 5, throw people into explosive barrels. It's an easy way to get a satisfying instant kill. You can also throw barrels into people, that works too. And the most important tip of all, tip number 13. He who fights fair does not live long. When you play Superfighters, you must use every move available to mercilessly massacre your opponents in the dirtiest way possible. This is what Superfighters is all about. Thank you for watching.